Hanji. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? No? How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me in the back? Are you? Hello, hello? Yeah, I'm there. Hey, what happened to my lights in here? What the heck is going on? Somebody decided they wanted to turn the lights out. Okay. All right, are we ready, folks? Can you hear me? No? Yes? No? Yeah? Is it coming through? Yeah? Barely? Shh. How's that? Man, life is fun. Life is fun. Okay, are we live? Oh, hello everybody out there. I feel alive. Satnam everybody. It is wonderful to see you here. I see a lot of maybe new faces. If you've never practiced Kundalini Yoga before, please raise your hand high. There we go. I thought so. Hi, welcome. Pleasure to have you here. So, this is Kivi. Are you here somewhere? We need one more spot. We have a spot here. Is this a spot? Spot here, spot there. Oh, Kina, she's small. She can fit anywhere. All right. Okay, so last week we did a lot of panning of the room because it was a graduation class, and so we were photographing a lot of graduates throughout the attendees. We do live stream, and so if you don't want to be seen, like if you're a fugitive or something, and you don't want anybody to see you out there, then our suggestion is that you sit toward the back and toward that wall in case we do pan. Today we will do zero panning. It's just the people in the front row who will be seen as our models, holding all of the postures. So just as general information. And an FYI, if you're like really, some people, and I get it, some people just don't want to be on camera ever. And that's all right. If you could let Sat City, this is my daughter Sat City car, if you could just let her know when you come in and situate yourself somewhere where it's not right in here. Because there are people all over the world who do this, who are practicing with us, by the way. Hello, all of you out there in the world. Who practice the class with us. And so they're not here getting the benefit of being in the room to see everybody else doing the asanas and to doing the mudras. And so that's why we like to share that little bit of that, okay? And it's not at all a problem. And just FYI, if you ever thought that you didn't sign a video release, you did. It's in the fine print, man. You got to read the fine print. It's in the fine print. It is. And we can do that. You know the FBI thing where they smooch out this guy's face, the undercover officer. Her face is gone. She's the undercover. Well, we could do that. We'll scratch you out of the photograph if we need to. We won't really. You just got to sit over there. It's just really through here because it is important. That was one of the things. Some of the feedback that we got from some of the Kundalini Yoga practitioners around the world who like to do the Sunday connection. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sevik Singh. I am an instructor and teacher of Kundalini Yoga and meditation as taught by Yogi Bhajan. I've been a student for decades and decades and decades. I began my practice when I was 20 years old. I never found anything that pulled me away from the practice. I augment with many things. However, these classes are Kundalini Yoga as taught by Yogi Bhajan. It's a compilation of practices that take us as a human being, the light of our mind and existence, walking around in this physical form, and take us on a journey of self-determination. You have the right to be happy, period. No one has the right to deny you your happiness. That does not mean that your happiness can come as a result of someone else's discomfort. If you two could just move a little bit. There's one there? Okay. That doesn't mean that we can bum somebody else out so that we can smile. That's not conscious. That's not really human. That's much more animal. And we are beasts. I see a room full of beasts. I also see a room full of angels. Because we are triune beings. A human being, the light of the mind in existence right now, uniquely as you or me, are triune beings. We are body, we are mind association, and we are spirit. And so that fine balance of our total self is what yoga does. That's why yoga is to unify the mind through the body with the spirit. So that's what we do. And this is Kundalini Yoga. It's a very, very effective practice. One of the things that's interesting in today's world is the shift that's happening. Shift happens, right? We all know that. Shift happens. And there's this frequency, it's called the Schumann frequency, that the planet Earth vibrates. It's the megahertz of the frequency, the wavelength of the natural vibration of Mother Earth, this blue marble that we are all inhabitants of. And that's 7.83. Well, this has been throughout the last, 2 decades or so, has been changing and shifting and spiking. And what that means is that when you're walking around and you're freaking out, and you don't know why you're freaking out, or you're like crazy giddy, and you don't know why you're crazy giddy, because that's a freak out on either side of the scale, right? A lot of it can be because your organic pulsation, your organic frequency that you vibrate at as these 5 great elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, right? We've got Tan Mantras, the 5 great elements, the 5 tattvas, the grossest tattvas. Those things are the same thing that the earth is made of. Dust to dust, right? Body's going to be surrendered to the... Nobody takes their body to wherever they go. Nobody. Body stays here. Now, I can't say the future. Who knows? We're going to climb in these spaceships and go wherever in the universe. However, the same aspect of universe is created from the exact same tattvas. Our uniqueness on this blue marble is that the combination of these forces come together and make it very habitable for this organic form, which carries this unique soul, this unique vibratory frequency, this unique magnetic field, auric body, this unique psyche as part of that unit soul from the great light. Put in your own way of describing the exact same thing. This body carries us. And so when it's vibrating at 7.83 as a natural phenomenon, which it was born into, which it grew up in, which it It vibrates a lot, well now a lot of the time, used to be 99% of the time. Here's an example. This month, there's a spike in a single day of that particular megahertz vibratory frequency that we're riding around on. Woohoo, we're all surfing the planet Earth, right? 110. The frequency is getting higher, higher and higher and higher, to where the mean frequency is going to elevate from 7.83 to higher, which means that you, as a human being, will need to have the faculty developed so that your capacity to meet this change can match up to the change. Now that's a whole psycho-spiritual way of saying this is why people do yoga. And yoga is very, very effective to that end. And today's class is particularly centered on that. So what we are looking to affect today is a connection with the creative forces inside of ourself that we can apply creatively into our unique life. We, Kundalini Yoga, as taught by Yogi Bhajan, we don't care who you are. We don't care what you want to be. We don't care how you got here. All we care is that you're given the tools to be the best you that you can be. So many of the students in here know this statement. If you're a creep, be the best creep you can be. Yeah, why not? Be the best at whatever you are. This is the yoga of awareness. I can't say that if you're a creep and you start doing Kundalini Yoga to be the best creep ever, that you'll keep being creepy. I can't guarantee that, because you will shift, you will change. You will come into harmony with everything that is around you, and you will see that the other person is actually you. That's the natural outcome of any conscious spiritual practice. So this yoga of awareness is how do we use our creativity in the moment. In the moment of choice. When we see something, how long after it's happened do we understand it? Huh? 9 seconds. So everything that we think we see and are present with has already happened 9 seconds. Right? Until we really integrate that. When we're functioning in our head brain, when we're functioning on an intuitive level in our heart brain, that's why they say, oh, I just knew. Well, yeah, you did just knew. You always knew. It's just we weren't necessarily listening. It's a creative act to listen to the inner voice to be you all of the time. To choose to be you all of the time. One of the reasons that we use a particular mantra, or one of the reasons that this mantra appeals to me, is because it says, this is who I am. Sat. The infinite truth is that I am. Sat Nam. My identity is existence, is truth. I am a unit spark of the absolute spark. I am a brush stroke of the master painter, and she is perfect goddess. You know, however you see it, the reality is that you are you, and you get to choose inside of you how, when, where, and what you do. Does that mean life unfolds on your cue? I don't think so. I've been hoping. I've been working. It's like, oh man, that's what I want. It should all be exactly as I want it to be, shouldn't it? Right? No, it shouldn't. That'd be boring anyway. Life unfolds on its own. How I respond to it is completely uniquely me. Completely and uniquely you. You have the birthright to be happy. You have the faculty to choose. So what do we need to do? Build the capacity to direct our creative energies to express the reality of who we are as life unfolds. Then when you vibrate, you vibrate and become the main frequency. And everything around you wants to entrain with your vibration. And that's why people do yoga, meditation, walk in the woods, do Pilates, do all these things that we do to feel good. We have the right to feel good. And today's class is all about tapping that creative juice. It's all about sex. It's all about sex. You know, sex isn't a human function. Sex isn't a human function. You want to see sex? Go in the garden. Go out in the garden and look at what's happening. Right? There's some seed down in there, and the sun and the moon and the water and the earth all kind of go together and say, whoa, let's have some life. And then it starts coming out. And then it starts reaching for the sun. It's like, yeah, this is really good. And then its fellow plants come together, and all of a sudden there's like, oh, I'm flowering, and then, and then the bees and the bugs help out, and then they come in and they move the pollen around. And then, yeah, all this stuff is happening, and then, woo, we got fruit. And then what's inside the fruit? Seeds. We're going to do it again. So the fruit drops and goes back in the earth, and then it gets absorbed and consumed, and then sex happens again. So if you want to know sex, that's really sex. We're just, we're lucky. We get to enjoy it. We know we get to enjoy it. It's all good. So today is about using that force, that creative energy, and moving it from our beastly first three chakras up into and through the bridge of the heart, the fourth, the Anahata chakra, up into our head centers where we can see, know, and be who we are. And that's your right. That's your privilege. So, now that I've done that and didn't turn my recorder on, I don't know. I can't, there's too many things hanging on my body here. I'm having a hard time keeping track of all this stuff. Wouldn't that have been a good podcast? Okay. I just do what I'm told. I do my best. Okay. Excuse me for the break. Now we begin every class by chanting a mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. In this vibration of Om Namo Gurudev Namo, the seeds of creation are there. So we vibrate together that sound to align our unique self with the universal cosmic self, to humble our limited self to the absolute creative force. And that connects us with those sages and saints, those women and men who've done this practice for thousands of years. And all I can say is it works. If you do it, it'll work. So fake it if you don't know it. That's all you got to do. Really. Yogi Bhajan said the first time he chanted that, he says, match the sound. And that was it. That's as detailed as the instruction was at that time. So just match the sound. Close your eyes, rub your palms lightly together. Now put the palms at the heart center. Pull the thumbs back along the sternum. Press the bed of the thumbnail back into the sternum. Roll your eyes to the root of the nose. Through your nose, exhale by pulling the belly back. Relax the belly forward and inhale. Exhale, chest falls, pull the belly back. Drop the belly forward and inhale and catch the mantra as you can. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Big breath. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Adgare Namaha, Jugadgare Namaha, Satgare Namaha, Sri Gurudeva Namaha. Adgare Namaha, Jugadgare Namaha, Satgare Namaha, Sri Gurudeva Namaha. Adgare Namaha, Jugadgare Namaha, Satgare Namaha, Sri Gurudeva Namaha. Satnam. Please come lying on your back. Lying on your back, put your arms at your sides. Put your legs side by side. Lightly press your toes forward. Palms are facing down on the floor next to your hips. Now, with your elbows locked, raise your arms up a little bit and float the hands above your hips by about 4 inches. Yeah, now beautifully. Take and roll your shoulders forward with the eyes closed as if you're looking at your toes. Chin comes up, shoulders roll forward, fingers go toward the toes. Now raise your heels barely off the ground and begin a breath of fire. If you're new to breath of fire, you can do it through a rounded mouth. And it's just one puff of air going out your mouth, generated by pulling in your lower abdomen. A human existence is a gifted experience. We're consciously conscious. We have the faculty to know who we are and what we're doing. Doesn't mean we control life around us. It means how we connect with it, we get to choose. We get to have an effectual result. Every sequence has a consequence. You're in the cosmic flow of sequence, and how you respond inside of the sequence creates a sequence, both of which have consequence. 15 seconds. Stretch into it. Come on. Inhale deep. Hold the position. Stretch in the posture. Stretch, stretch. Don't drop. Exhale. Inhale deep. Now stretch, stretch. Let your body shake. Stretch, 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 stretch. Don't drop. Exhale. Inhale deep. Now stretch. And let it go. Yeah, that feels good. Beautiful. Now just listen to your heartbeat. Let your shoulders, your hips go. That was exertion. As you held and stretched, that was circulating all of that physical and energetic flow of subtle energy in, through, and around your body. Now let go. Let go. Surrender to the earth so that the effect and the shift in the nervous system, the glandular system, the auric body can all balance. Just another 15 seconds. Exertion, circulation, relaxation. Those are the 3 legs on the stool of yoga. It's very steady. It's a very stable form. Now pull your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees. With your eyes closed, roll your forehead forward, your nose toward your knees, and begin a breath of fire. Again, if you're new to breath of fire, you can do it through a rounded mouth. Do it very slow. If you get totally confused, don't worry about it. Just breathe long and smooth and deep through your nose or a rounded mouth. Intermediate and advanced students, I want you to lock yourself in the position, push your forehead forward, stimulate the thyroid, the parathyroid, and pump your navel strong. Yoga is a progressive study. Piece by piece by piece. You're doing fantastic. Steady, steady, steady. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now, you know you're stimulating your glandular system. You know you're stimulating your muscular system, your respiratory system. You know you're stimulating your whole field of energy around you because you're squeezing. And when you squeeze, it has a magnetic response. Final 10 seconds. Be sensitive. Hold on. Now inhale deep. You'll get a lot of pressure that way. Now hold the breath and squeeze. Gracefully let the breath go. Lie flat on your back. Arms at the sides, palms up. And now once again, let this energy integrate and circulate. Do what you have to do. If the body has a lot of muscle memory and tension, you may need to wiggle a bit. You may need to, whatever you got to do to instruct your body to let go. Just let go. A human being is a very sophisticated animal. And it's not just the physiology that is sophisticated, because our physiology comes from the animal kingdom. So there are other animals that have even far more sophisticated physiologies. It's our neurology that's so unique. Let go. Use your brain. Use your intention. Tell your body, let it go. Now pull your knees in, rock on your spine, come sitting up in an easy cross-legged posture. What you want to start doing from here forward in the class is just become more and more sensitive of how you feel. So if you can move and keep your eyes closed as much as you can feel inside of your body. Nobody else can feel that. And then you can feel the surface of your body and the energy around you. Now what I'd like you to do is open your eyes and see what I'm doing, raising the arms up at a 60-degree angle, stretching the armpit open, locking the elbows. Take and bend the middle knuckle, pull the pads of the fingers down to the base, pull the thumb back, which stretches across the palm. Now take all of this, now extend from the knuckles straight up and out at 60 degrees. Don't crank your hands down parallel. This time we're going up like this. Now close your eyes, roll your eyes up, pull your thumbs back so that you can feel a tension. Concentrate at the tip of the thumbs and see the arc of energy that's connecting magnetically across the thumbs, and begin a powerful breath of fire. Now be sensitive. Stretch your body, move your body, adjust your micro adjustments so that you can feel what you're doing. Kundalini Yoga, as taught by Yogi Bhajan, is the yoga of awareness, and it begins in the practice. In every sequence, every movement, try to feel your unique self. If you left your body right now, it would just be you and your psyche and the divine. So just be in that space. You're doing great. Feel it. Feel it. Last 10 seconds. Stretch into it. Stretch. Keep the arms where they are. Keep the pressure on the palms and inhale deeply through your nose. Now stretch in the posture. Squeeze at the base of your spine and tighten your sex gland. Squeeze tight, squeeze tight, squeeze tight. Hold the position through the mouth, cannon fire out. Inhale deep and fast. Deep, deep, deep. Now stretch. Squeeze at the base of the spine. Squeeze the area around the sex gland. Squeeze your buttocks, your cheeks, your spine. Go, 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 go. Exhale. Inhale deep. Now stretch. Stretch. Please hold the position. Let the pressure off and slowly bring your thumb tips to touch above you with the elbows locked. Touch the thumb tips. Now stretch the fingers up with the loose breath. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Open your spine. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And relax and sweep the hands slowly down Feel your palms. Feel the energy that surrounds you. There's a magnetism, a push and a pull. Relax the hands down in your lap or on your knees or in Gyan Mudra. Any position where you can release your body. So now just sit and be as still as you possibly can. Feel the body if it moves. Feel the pulsation. Feel the breath. Feel the air on the skin. Be as present and sensitive as you can without instructing your body to do anything except be still. This is your world. This is where you live. This is where you experience. This is where you share. This is where you unify, combine, and express. This is you. Feel you. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Relaxing the breath. Adjust yourselves on your mat so that you can spread your legs wide apart with the legs out. You may need to turn sideways. For some of us, spread way out is like this. For some of us, it's like that. Right? It's you. So get yourself so your legs are spread. Now try to sit upright. Raise your heart center up and a little bit forward, just up. Now bend at the waist, bend at the waist, bend at the waist, bend at the waist. Now grab a hold wherever you can grab. Whether it's your toes or your ankles or your knees or your thighs, just grab a hold, close your eyes. Now inhale and stretch your spine. In this position, just stretch it and try to sit up. Now exhale and bring your head toward your left knee. And then inhale, stretch up toward the right knee. Inhale, stretch up toward the left knee. Inhale, stretch up. Now continue side to side. We'll only do this for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, just another minute to go. Up and down. Try to release any muscles that are creating resistance, inhibiting your movement. You take what the body will give you. If that means that you sit up and you just look to the left, and then sit up and look to the right, that's perfect. You're exactly where you need to be. The more you elongate, the more stress is relieved. Stretching doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't make you a faster, better athlete. It relieves the stress and the tension that inhibit the flow of your excellence. Last few seconds. Now inhale up. Now exhale straight forward. Lead with your heart. And then inhale up, stretch up. Exhale, push your heart center forward and out. And then inhale, stretch up. Forward and out. And continue, please. With each stroke of the breath, in your mind you can vibrate Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Sat, the divine absolute. Nam, I am. I am the spark of the divine. 15 more seconds. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Inhale, exhale, down, forward. And release, relax up, bounce your legs out. Bring yourself in an easy cross-legged posture, please. Sitting in an easy cross-legged posture, put your hands down on your shins, your ankles, whatever's comfortable for you. You want the head above the heart, the shoulders above the hips, so you're nice and straight. As we inhale, we want to drop the belly forward, pulling through the hands to flex the lower spine forward. The shoulders stay pretty stable. And then just drop it back without slumping forward. Drive the movement with your belly. You inhale and stretch. You exhale, you pull the belly back. Flexing that lower spine up into the mid-spine. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Close your eyes. Again, we take what the body will allow us. All we're doing is just manipulating the tissue and the nervous system to communicate with the muscles to just let go of the tension. To let go of the tension, because that's what keeps us tight. I mean, the reality is you can't get out of bed without stress. It's the debilitating stress of this changing frequency, of this changing social psyche. Those are the things, those are the stresses that get locked up in our cells, in our body. And you can be your own healer. You can find a good healer, and that's a really good thing to do. Right now, be your own healer. 15 seconds, intermediate students, fast and deep. Let's go. Warm up the spine. Loosen up. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale deep. Sit upright. Deep, 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 deep. Now squeeze the sphincter muscle, the area around the sex glands, the lower spine. Tighten your lower belly. Keep lifting your spine. Chin parallel. Cannon fire out. Inhale deep and fast to the base of the lungs. Deep, deep, deep. Now hold. Now squeeze from the base of the spine all the way up, muscle by muscle by muscle, up toward your shoulder blades. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Cannon fire out. Inhale deep and quick. Now hold and squeeze everything in toward the spine and up toward your chin. Keep your face forward. Squeeze. Tight. Let it go. Now just sit. Straight spine. Imagine somebody's got you up by the hair so you can relax your body and you're not going to go down because your scalp is held up. So just nice and straight. Be still. Feel you. Nobody feels this but you. This is what you bring to life. This body, this attitude, this frequency, this magnetism. Stay loose, stay relaxed. Feel that pulsation where the creative force is pushing and pulling in and out of you. There's a constant intercourse of the universal absolute with the finite limited relative. And you are both. Transition to sitting on your heels, please. Okay. Relax the hands down onto your thighs. Now we're going to do a spinal flex again. This time you want to take special care that your shoulders stay in plane with your hips. And so what I do is I get a lot of purchase in my hands, and I inhale. And as I inhale, the belly goes out and open, and I press the sternum forward, which pulls the shoulder blades together. And then I just let everything go, and I separate my shoulder blades, pull the belly back. Continue. Now you'll feel the flexion in the upper mid-spine all the way up through behind the shoulder blades. Be conscious, make a rhythm and a pace, and drive the movement with the breath. Use a little bit of muscle power in both directions. Nice rhythmic pace. Sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam. Listen to your breath. See if you can hear the sound sat as the breath goes in, nam as the breath goes out. Excellent. Beautiful modification. Beautiful. You take what your body will give you. Modify the asana, the posture if you need to. The idea is that you're just flexing that spine as much as you can flex that spine. 15 seconds. Intermediate students go fast with abandon. Come on. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Inhale deep, arrow straight spine. Deep, deep, deep. Now hold the breath, squeeze your belly together, tighten your spine, and lift from the scalp. Don't move your chin up or down. Lift, 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 squeeze. Cannon fire out. Inhale deep and fast. Lift, lift, squeeze inward and lift, 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 lift. Cannon fire out. Last time, inhale deep. Deep, 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 deep. Now hold, now lift and squeeze everything in. Roll your eyes up. And imagine that you have a fountain of light coming out of your crown. Squeeze. Now relaxing the breath. Let it go. Keep elevated. Now relax at the crown. Don't move. Relax down your ears, down to your shoulders. Without moving, let your shoulders go. Without moving, down through the chest. All the way down your spine. To where you feel now, here's your hips. Relax your hips. Relax the breath. Relax, let all of the weight settle down without your body moving. If you can stay on your heels, stay here and just be as still as you can. And be as specifically aware. This is how inside my body feels. Feel inside of your arms. Inside of your spine, inside of your legs. This is how my skin feels, holding me in. This is how the space around me feels where my inside meets my outside. Let this flow of energy and power surround you and vibrate through you. You're the one who tapped it, called it up, and now you can use it. Now spread your knees about 6 or 8 inches. Put your hands up on your shoulders. If you can't be on the heels, just be in an easy cross-legged posture. That's all right. Now you want your upper arms parallel to the ground, and you want your spine to stay upright. Try not to do this, and try not to do this. Straight. Nice and straight. Now we're like this. Close your eyes. We're going to rotate around the spine. Inhale left, exhale right. Lead with the elbow, follow with the chin. If you're confused, look at me. Your shoulders stay in plane, up and down, over the hips. So we're just twisting around the spine. Side to side. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Beautiful, beautiful. Now for this last 10 seconds or so, just really let some spring back happen. That's it. Facing forward, inhale deep. Exhale, release, relax. Take and interlace your fingers down in front of you. Lock the elbows. Palms are facing you. Inhale and extend the arms up so that it's up and forward at a 60-degree angle, and exhale all the way back down. As the hands go up, the belly goes out. Drive the breath from the lower abdomen, below the umbilicus. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. 45 seconds. You're doing fantastic. Beautiful. Don't let your mind get in the way. Be attentive to your body. Just keep going. Keep doing it. Do something. It's you inside of you creating this energy. Now inhale and stretch your arms straight up. Lift your spine. Lift your spine. Squeeze at the base. Squeeze at the base. Now don't move. Just let the pressure off through the nose. Slowly separate your hands now. Sweep them down. Be very sensitive to your palms. All the way down. Relax your hands down in your lap. Palms facing up. Hands open. Now quietly concentrate at the very top of your skull. Just be still. Feel the dance. The dance of the beloved. And now switch into an easy cross-legged posture. Put your hands on your knees, palms facing downward. With your hands on the knees, I'd like you to inhale and draw both shoulders up. Exhale and drop them down. So as the belly goes out, the shoulders come up, and then you just let everything go. Inhale, draw your shoulders up. Lift your whole spine. And now keep the spine straight. Let the pressure off. Let the air out the nose. Relax the shoulders down. Now concentrate at the crown and keep lifting. Keep the spine straight so that the energy can freely move. Your chin is parallel to the ground. You look really good. So just stay steady. Tune in. You. The gift of life is right here, folks. It's right here. We can feel it. Luxuriate in that life. Luxuriate in the aware frequency and sensitivity. Your heart is beating. Your breath is coming and going. You are so loved that the world cannot do without you. With your hands still on your knees, palms facing down, with your spine still very erect, I'd like you to just rotate your head. Keep your chest and your shoulders very, very stable. As if you were looking over the left shoulder, inhale. And then with the eyes closed, exhale, sweep to the right, straight across, like you're looking across the horizon. And then inhale left. Exhale right. You should breathe ideally so that you hear your breath. Listen to the sound of the breath as you move your chin parallel to the ground over to the left shoulder. And then exhale. Restrict your throat a little bit so you can hear that breath going out as your chin comes to your right shoulder. And as you go to the left, listen to the sound on your breath of Sat. And then to the right, Nam. Sat, Nam. Nice straight spine, shoulders stable. We've warmed the entire spine. We've taken and we've balanced and we've created this platform where we can naturally move our creative force. Now inhale, face forward. Exhale, release and relax. Carefully, consciously come standing up. Now stand up with your feet wide apart. So you probably need to turn sideways on your mats. I don't care which way you face, doesn't matter. Now your legs are wide apart. Take care when you bend forward not to plant your forehead in somebody's lower back. So now I'd like you to take and reach down and put both your hands as close to your left foot as you can. Grab a hold. Now that might be your knee, it could be your foot. Now hold this position. Your legs need to be wide, wide, wide. Good. So your spine is going to twist a little bit. Now hold the position. Now breathe on purpose through your nose. This is the first exercise in this Kriya for sexual energy, for the creative energy that manifests in the physical, the emotional, the energetic, the angelic, the intentional, the spiritual, all aspects of your vast being express your creative force. If you have back issues, shoulder issues, hip issues, take care. In this same posture, what I want you to do is just stay where you are, relax, and squeeze root lock. That means tighten the sphincter muscle and the muscles around the sex gland. Squeeze. Ladies, it's like a Kegel. Just squeeze. Relax the body, but apply that lock. Steady. Steady. Please be very, very careful and bring yourself upright. And come sitting down, still facing sideways. Sit all the way down. Put the soles of the feet together. Grab a hold of your toes, your feet, or your ankles. Now straighten your spine upright. So, your feet will be as far away from you as they need to be to keep your lower spine directly straight up and down. Shoulders are over hips. Now relax your knees down. Once you find your position, pull it in, move it out, whatever you have to do. Now sit very straight. Squeeze that bottom lock again. Tighten your sphincter muscle. Lightly tighten. Just firm up your lower abdomen. Now very straight. Don't bend your spine. Now please taking care. Drop your head back. Eyes are closed. Keep the pressure at the base and your spine very straight. Now please, through your nose, inhale in 4 equal parts. And through your nose, exhale in 4 equal parts. Try to keep your spine as straight as you can. If you need to let your heels a little further away from the body, that's okay. Now you can feel the lower triangle is the first, second, and third chakra. The anus, the area around the sex gland, and the navel below the umbilicus, the manipura. So we're stimulating that lower triangle through the asana, powering it with the breath from the 4th chakra, moving it up toward the head centers by stimulating the thyroid, the parathyroid, and the 5th chakra at the throat. You're doing great. Now just for another 15 seconds in this particular breath pattern in asana, take and roll your eyes up toward the crown. 4 strokes in, 4 strokes out. Now hold the posture and inhale. Hold the posture, exhale. In the posture, take and just sort of roll your head as if you're trying to look over the left shoulder. So the head falls back, your eyes are closed, but it's like you're trying to look behind you on the left. Keep your spine straight. Now in this position, inhale in 5 strokes. Switch to the right side and exhale in 5 strokes. Go to the left, inhale in 5 strokes. So you rotate the head and the chin while the breath is held in or out. You're inhaling in 5 strokes over the left shoulder. You're exhaling in 5 strokes over the right shoulder. Try to keep your spine erect. Keep the pressure in the root lock at the bottom triangle. Keep moving this energy up. This is stimulating the axis, the 2nd vertebra from the very top. This is where your hope lies. This is where your faith in self lies. Continue for another 40 seconds with a very full breath. When you have 5 strokes, you're totally full. 5 strokes, you're totally empty. Spine is straight, eyes are rolled up toward the crown. Relax the knees down. Keep pulling in, squeezing at the base. Try to put it all together. It's like creating the perfect hydraulic movement. Last few seconds. Now please inhale and drop your head fully back. Full deep breath in. Deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep. Straighten your spine. Straighten your spine. Through your nose, hold the posture. Exhale. Now one more time. Inhale very deep. Now hold the breath. Squeeze at the base. Concentrate up. From the anus through the chin. Now as you exhale, bring the head upright. Relax the legs in a cross-legged posture. Don't square your body. Just go into easy pose. Now sit with a really straight spine. Your chin is in a chin lock, which means that the chin is parallel to the ground. It's like somebody is lightly lifting at the scalp, which will draw the chin laterally back a little bit, nice and straight. Now concentrate, please, at the crown, and keep a light root lock applied, a light squeeze down at the sex gland and the lower abdomen. Not so strong that you have to be aware of it. Just put some tension there, lock it in, concentrate at the crown. See what you see. Concentrate, roll the eyes up, try to let your body go without moving. Let it rise. Let your body pulsate. Inhale, please. And carefully let the breath go. Bring yourself standing again. Now adjust yourself so that you can stand with the legs wide apart. Now bending at the waist, bring your palms flat on the ground, whatever that takes for your particular body. Adjust if you need to. You don't want to be on top of somebody. Now bring your head lightly in line with the spine. It's not necessarily a chin lock, but just somewhat in line with the spine. And now begin to inhale in 6 strokes through the nose. And exhale in 1 long, smooth stroke. And as you do, squeeze the root lock. Squeeze the kegel, squeeze like you're trying to stop a urination. Pull at the sphincter very tight as you exhale, and the lower abdomen, squeeze it tight. And then inhale in 6 progressive strokes to fill the lungs. And then as you smoothly exhale, squeeze tight. Let the breath in and out become very, very rhythmic. Smooth exhale with a tight squeeze at the base. Makes you have a little stronger chin lock. Makes you tense your chest a little. You're drawing all of that creative energy up into the sacred heart of Christ. Into that Anahata chakra. Right in the center of your chest. You're rhythmically inhaling in 6 strokes to fill yourself with air, to stimulate all of your glands. And then you're exhaling, squeezing smooth, deep and full, bringing the energy to your heart and your throat. Palms are flat on the ground. Take what your body will give you. Do your best. Your legs are wide apart. You want to create an angular pressure. "20 more seconds. Accept your greatness. Accept the gift. The divine is breathing in you. Now inhale deep and full. Let the breath go very carefully. Come lying on your back. And come to your knees or upright as you choose. Now come lying flat on your back, please. Arms at the sides, palms facing upward. And let your body really, really go. Once you establish yourself on the ground, arms at the sides, palms up. Relax the big stuff. And relax the little stuff. Without moving your body. Releasing your body to the floor. Please exhale through your nose. Inhale deep, please. Now suspend the breath. Just hold the breath. And without moving, squeeze as tight a root lock as you can. Squeeze your sphincter tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Draw the energy to your heart. Squeeze. Consciously squeeze. Now let everything go. And that open channel that you've created, just let all of that creative energy come to your heart. Let all of that procreation, creative source, let all of that energy freely move up into your heart center. As your frequency slows down, as your brain wave slows down, and you get this soft, sleepy feel, let your body absorb this deep relaxation while you stay conscious in this light trance-like state that could come on. Just be quiet and still. Let the energy move freely to your heart. Feel the beat of the music And every time there's a percussive vibration, imagine it's like an unseen soft touch that's palpating your whole body. And it's dancing across your whole corpus to release the stress, to bring up the creativity, to brighten the light of your heart. Let the palpation occur. You're a single string being played by the infinite in this beautiful symphony. Let yourself vibrate. Inhale, please. Let the breath go. Put the legs side by side. Lightly press your toes forward. Put your arms at your sides with the palms facing down. I'd like you please to, as you inhale, your arms are on the ground, palms, your hands and arms are resting on the ground. Now, as you inhale, raise your heels, rotating you through the lower back. So I just want you to raise your heels like 6 inches, just barely off the ground. Inhale, barely off the ground. Now exhale and lower the heels and bring your chin toward your chest. Just the head moves. Inhale, the feet move. Exhale, the head moves. So you're like a seesaw. The heels come up, the head go down on the inhale. The chin comes up, the heels go down on the exhale. Eyes are closed. Create whatever rhythm you can create. And please do this in this seesaw movement. Let your legs come all the way down. Press the chin all the way forward. Whatever that means, whatever your body can do. Moving the energy along the central channel. Stimulating the atlas by pressing the chin forward. Steady. Last little bit. Try to create the flow. You're doing beautifully. Wow. Steady as you go. Relax the body down and inhale deep. Exhale. Belly up, inhale deep. Let the body go. Exhale. One last time. Inhale, belly up. And now let it go. Relax your shoulders. Now roll to one side or the other and assist yourself up and come sitting in an easy cross-legged posture, please. take and put your left hand in Gyan Mudra. That means touch the thumb and the forefinger together. The other three fingers are straight. Very classic yogic mudra. Gyan is wisdom and knowledge. So we're resting our ego, our self, on the wisdom that's within. Relax the back of the wrist on the knee. The palm is facing upward. Take the right hand, stretch it straight up, and spread the fingers wide. The palm is facing to the left. Now stretching just like this, see if you can lock the elbow. Take what your body will give you, nice and straight without flexing or moving your spine. Now roll your eyes up toward the crown of the head and simply make this sound. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam.
Sat Nam, Sat Nam.
Keep your head upright.
Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat.
Take what your body will give you based on your flexibility.
Sat,
If you're flexible enough,
Sat,
straight spine,
Sat,
arms straight up, elbow locked. Spread your fingers wide apart. Make the hand very tight and stiff.
Sat, 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 Sat,
Make your right hand an antenna
Sat,
that's drawing the energy from the navel every time you say Sat. Up and out the hand on Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam.
Sat,
Head is upright.
Sat, 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 Sat,
Steady, don't speed up. Rhythmic, rhythmic.
Sat, Sat,
You got it.
Sat, Sat,
Concentrate and stretch upward.
Sat, 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 Sat.
Inhale, inhale deep. Now hold the posture, stretch up. Just stretch up. Look up, closed eyes. Like wind through your lips, exhale. All the air out. Stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Smooth and deep through the nose. Inhale. Like wind, exhale. Stretch, 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 stretch. Now relax the arm down, relax the breath in. Bring your hands down. Put your hands both in Gyan Mudra now. Rest the back of the wrists on the knees and sit straight. Let yourself absolutely soak in the stillness and the balance that you've created. Your whole field of energy is very balanced. Now inside of this balanced field, we're going to do a chant, and we repeat the chant twice per breath, and the breath between is kind of quick. So I'll demonstrate, so after I've done 2 full breaths, which will be 4 rounds of the mantra, you can join in. Now in this position with the eyes closed, what we really makes this meditation most effective is to roll the eyes up, looking at the third eye point, root of the nose, the trikuti point, that little indentation at the root of the nose, up in the forehead. Look deeply there, and by deeply it means you really physically roll the eyes and try to look at that spot. This will create a pressure through the eyeball, through the optic nerve. Now look deep. This is where Yogi Bhajan taught us to look deep. Deep into that spot. Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe, Wahe, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe. Make the mantra breathy. Quick breath. Now very breathy. Use all of the breath and don't speed up. Concentrate, look deep. Quick breath. Breathy. Look deep, deep, deep. The indescribable wisdom of the infinity in your relative self. Let Goddess, let God show themselves to you. Quick breath. Go. Quick breath. Go. Very breathy. Use all your breath. Go. Quick breath. Very breathy. Use the whole breath. Quick breath. Very breathy. Feel yourself. Push the eyes. Last little bit. Put it all together. Look deep. Use all the breath. Call on the infinite. Quick breath. Now inhale very deep. Suspend the breath by keeping the chest up. Now roll your eyes all the way up to the crown. Try to look all the way up at the soft spot. Push the eyes all the way up. Concentrate up, please. Please hold your space. Hold the breath. Lock your body in, and now through the nose, just let the pressure off. Now progressively relax the body without moving. Very straight spine, with the eyes rolled up, concentrating at that interface and the soft spot at the very crown chakra, the top of your skull. Concentrate in and out, and meditatively concentrate and listen to the sound of your own voice repeating that mantra in 2 cycles and then a little break, and 2 cycles and a little break. Let the breath be totally loose. Concentrate. Let the gate of ecstasy open. Use your creative force. Let yourself be immersed in the transition inside, outside. Hold your position. Slowly exhale and inhale. And stay relaxed. Release the breath. And now identify yourself. Find yourself. Locate yourself in your body, around your body, into the vast reach of subtle space of mind and presence, and feeling the beat of your own heart, your connective tissue. Commit to yourself to be who you are. The beauty of who you are, always. Your Satnam. Now take a cleansing breath. Put your hands in prayer pose. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. O divine flow, consciousness, awareness, energy, love, all within all. We ask you to guide us to be healthy, happy, and holy. May our humanness come through in every act, word, and deed. Please allow us to be kind, caring, and compassionate in this ever-changing world. Bless us that the love that you give us with every heartbeat, the love that we express with every moment, will bring peace into our minds, through our hearts, and into our orbits, that mankind might find peace. Inhale. Sat. Nam. Satnam, bless you, bless you, bless you. Wow. That was so good. You guys rocked it. So thank you so much for being here. Those of you who were new, you'd never know it. Awesome. Really great. I hope everybody feels good. Make sure you're well grounded before you drive away. This is kind of an etheric class. You may feel that. I have a few reminders for you. We have, starting in November, is it November or January that we start? November. The self-transformation teacher training course here at Anahata. Everybody who's done the course, raise your hand. Everybody who's sorry they did the course, speak up. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody, right? It's really an amazing course. Check it out. There are flyers out there. In September, go with Amar Jot and Mankiran down to Mexico, Satnam by the Sea. That's a happening thing. Registration for the advanced course that Guru Singh and I are teaching, Guardians of the Spiritual Path, opens up in a week. So there'll be some postcards for this out there if you're interested. If I can serve you in any way, please let me know. I am available via Sevak Singh Yogi on Instagram, Facebook, etc. And I am here live. So if you want to tap me on the shoulder, you can do that as well. If you're feeling particularly super stressed and you need to get your body wrung out a little bit, I had a treatment yesterday. It was unbelievable. And so if you're interested in a good treatment, come on up here and sign this page, and we'll get back to you. So bless your hearts. Have a great day. And we will not be here next Sunday. I will not be here next Sunday, nor the Sunday after. There will not be live streams on either of those Sundays. So in 3 weeks we'll return. Am I still on? Yeah? Okay, in 3 weeks we'll all be back together, the global community and us here at Anahata on whatever day that is, the 28th, I think. Something like that. So bless you. Have a great, great day. Satnam.